Welcome to the Expanded Black Music Moment, brought to you by The Clean Store. Today we honor Elizabeth Cotten. Cotten was born in 1893 to a musical family near Chapel Hill, North Carolina. She was the youngest of the 5 Neville children and was called Lil Sis. On her first day of school, she gave herself the name Elizabeth. By age 8, she was playing songs on her brother's guitar. At age 9, she was forced to leave school and begin working as a domestic. She saved her money and she purchased her first guitar at age 12. A self-taught left-handed guitarist, Cotten developed her own style. She played a guitar strung for a right-handed player, but played it upside down, which contributed to her unusual finger-picking style, which had an immense influence on many guitar players to come. By her early teens, she was writing her own songs, one of which, Freight Train, became a folk classic. She wrote the song in remembrance of a nearby train that she could hear from her childhood home. A version recorded in 1956 in the United Kingdom by Chas McDevitt and Nancy Whiskey became a hit and is credited as one of the main influences in the rise of skiffle music, and was often performed by the Quarrymen, who later became the Beatles. At age 15, she married Frank Cotten and retired from music to raise a family. They had a daughter named Lily, and the family lived in North Carolina and New York City before settling down in the Washington, D.C. area. After Lily married, the Cottens divorced and Elizabeth returned to New York. It was during this time that by a completely chance encounter she met the famous folk-singing Seeger family and began to work for them. In the 1950s, the Seegers began to record her, and in 1958, at the age of 62, she released her first album on the Folkways label. She recorded 3 albums for Folkways plus a live album on the Arhoolie label. She began to tour and played numerous festivals all around the country, including the famed Newport Folk Festival. She continued to tour and record well into her 80s. She made a good living and she received numerous awards, including Grammy Awards in '84 and '85, and in 1984 was declared a living treasure by the Smithsonian Institute. Cotten died in 1987 at the age of 94. Her songs have been central to bringing rural Southern music to commercial audiences and paving the way for bluegrass to be a little bit more mainstream as well. Performers including Bob Dylan, Joan Baez, Doc Watson, Taj Mahal, and many, many others have recorded her songs, and Freight Train is a staple in the repertoire of almost every folk and bluegrass group out there. Garcia mentioned getting Folkways albums out of the public library, and that's undoubtedly where he learned of Cotten and so many of the other black artists that the Dead would honor over the years. Her version of Oh Babe, It Ain't No Lie has a few different lyrics and the order of the verses are switched, but it's easily recognizable to Dead fans. So the version here is different than the one that I played on the podcast. It has a few minutes at the beginning of Cotten telling the story of how and why she wrote the song, and you can really get a feel for her personality there. So here is Elizabeth Cotten in her recording of Oh Babe, It Ain't No Lie.
Well, I've been asked to play 2 songs. Let's see. Anything I play that you all would like to hear me play, all you got to do is tell me. I'll be glad to play. Play what?
Babe, it ain't no lie.
Now, the story behind that. The lady caused my mother to punish me, and because she told my mother I sized her and I didn't. And Mama kept me in the house. She wouldn't, inside the yard. She wouldn't let me have company. She dared me to go outside of the yard. And it hurt my feeling because the woman, Miss Mary, I liked her very much. And the thing she would tell Mama something, Mama punished me. And I lay in bed at night and cry, right easy. And I made this little verse up about her. And I'd sit on the end of my porch and play it and sing it as loud as I could. And she would say to me, that certainly is a pretty song. What is it, sis? And I want to say, Miss Mary, it's about you. But I couldn't tell her that because I got punished again. Miss Mary died and she didn't know this song was about her. Mama died and she didn't know what it's about either. Now I'm gonna play it all I want to for y'all. Now y'all gonna help me sing it. Now listen. One old woman. No, wait, I better put this on. I see I can't sing that now. Because I can't get up that high. Look like I got a cold in my throat. From the change, I guess. I think I put it right here. Now y'all gonna help me now, won't you? All right, come on. One old woman, Lord, in this town, keep her telling her lies on me. Wish to my soul that old woman would die, keep her telling her lies on me. Everybody, oh baby, they ain't no lie. Oh, baby, they no lie. Oh, baby, they no lie. No, this life I'm living is very high. We're gonna sing the verse now. Y'all come on, sing it with me. There is one old woman, Lord, in this. Keep her telling her lies on me. Wish to my soul that old woman, keep her telling her lies on me. Oh, baby, they no lie. Oh, baby, they no lie. Oh, baby, they no lie. No, this life I'm living is very high. Sing the verse once more. And sing it loud, a little bit louder, so I can hear you good. One old woman, Lord, in this, keep her telling her lies on me. Wish to my soul that old woman would keep her telling her lies on me. Oh, baby, they don't lie. Oh, baby, they don't lie. Oh, baby, they don't lie. No, this life I'm living. Oh, baby, they don't lie. Oh, baby, they don't lie. No, this life I'm living